Hi children, good morning all of you. So welcome you all for today's video. Children, we were continuing the Puru the Brave, the lesson, and we have completed the comprehension questions, that is the textbook exercises in the last video, and also tick the correct answers. The two Romans we have completed. So today we are going to start the vocabulary part, that is from the textbook exercise. Okay, so let us look into the vocabulary part of your textbook exercise. So, children, let us look into the vocabulary part. That is, the first Roman is pick out the antonyms from the text for the words given below. So, what are the words? Victory. What is the antonym of victory? Defeat. Timid, brave. Humble, proud. Okay, accept, refuse or reject. Dependent, independent. Okay, so write all these antonyms one time in your notebook and learn them. The next Roman is fill in the blanks in the following paragraph with the words given in the box. So what are the words given here? Respect, skillful, proposal, lawful, capture, worthy, amazed, conquered, frightened, remain. Okay, so here I know that you are very skillful and worthy of the position you hold. So what is the word you will fill with? Skillful and worthy. But I am really amazed to know that you feel as though you have conquered the world. So here amazed and conquered. These days nobody is being frightened by the other. So here frightened. I would like to make a proposal so that you will remain humble and lawful. I hope my words capture your imagination and you respect me as your teacher. So these are the fill in the blanks, and complete this fill in the blanks also, the second Roman also, as your assignment in your notebook. Okay children, let us now look at the other Roman, the next part, that is the grammar. So in this, let us have a look at the following sentences from the text. My kingdom should remain independent. You should treat me as your equal. I must say every Indian soldier fought like a tiger. So these are the sentences from your text, the lesson Puru the Brave. Now in sentence 1, the should, the underlined word should, indicates obligation, whereas in 2 it indicates some condition. Okay, so look at the two statements. My kingdom should remain independent, and it's an obligation. He left it on the king Alexander. Okay, he says to him, so that should becomes an obligation. You should treat me as your equal. So here that becomes a condition. So I must say every Indian soldier fought like a tiger. Now here in sentence 3, must is used to indicate an insistence on the part of the speaker or necessity. So I must say every Indian soldier. So here he insists and says, that's why it becomes must. So it is also used when the speaker has authority over the listener. So when someone says that now the teacher says to the students, you must do the homework. So that means the teacher shows an authority. Whenever there is an showing an authority comes, then you must is used. So it is also used when the speaker has authority over the listener. And it is important to understand how the models should and must are used. Okay. So now you understood the difference between should and must. So people sometimes use should to indicate something that is desirable. So should is not something which is compulsory. It's just like a desirable, whether you do it or not. Then must is to indicate an obligation that you have to do it. However, some people use them interchangeably. It depends upon the situation or the sentence, should or must, where it should be used. Now let us have a look at this paragraph, and you have to fill the blanks with should or must. How it is filled, you just see. I should say that you must come to school regularly. Okay, so here should is used when we say I should say that you must come to school regularly because you cannot miss important lessons. So here must come to school. Then you must attend extra classes in time tomorrow. Okay, here also must. Otherwise, I will punish you. Next, you must return my book which I gave you a month ago. Okay, now you should change your habits, otherwise, you will not come up in life. So, here, should, here he advises. That's why should is an obligation, like how you, whether you do it or not. So, you should change your habits, otherwise, you will not come up in life. So, write this paragraph also as a assignment. Okay, children. Now, just look at the next here about the conversation between a doctor and a patient. So, the fill in the blanks given here, which should not, must, and must not. So, the doctor says, Mr. Rao, what exactly is your problem? The patient, I have been suffering from gastric problem for a long time. Doctor says, Mr. Rao, I must say you should not eat non-vegetarian or spicy food for some time. So here must and should not is used. Okay, see the difference how it is used. Now patient, can I eat boiled eggs or omelets, doctor? Doctor, isn't an egg non-vegetarian? You must not eat any non-vegetarian food for quite some time. In fact, you should have stopped eating it long ago. You must consult me in a week. So this is how must not, should and must is used. So patient, I'm sorry doctor, I won't eat non-vegetarian food any longer. You're quite right doctor. I must take your advice and must avoid eating non-vegetarian and spicy food. Thank you very much doctor. So doctor, you are welcome. I think you should remember my advice. So this is how the must and must not and should not are used. So just see the conversation and now write this Roman as also as your assignment, and this fill in the blanks using should or must, and also the antonyms and the fill in the blanks. So you have all this, you have to do it as your homework today. So your assignment is to write all this and submit to me. So next class we shall see about the degrees of comparison and how to interchange from positive degree to comparative and comparative degree to superlative degree. So the next video we shall see about the grammar of degrees of comparison. Till then, complete this homework and learn it well. Stay tuned. Bye.